Yo, 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 it's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why you'll be sexually dominant on semen retention. Why you'll be sexually dominant on semen retention. Why does it seem that when you retain your libido, your libido, your stamina, I guess you could say sexual efficiency will skyrocket on semen retention. And you'll be sexually dominant on semen retention. You'll be very captivating to women. You'll be intriguing to women. You'll be the chosen one. You'll be in any social setting. You'll be the top dog in any social setting. And if a woman had to choose and you were the only one on semen retention, but the other guys weren't, then she would pick you, because semen retention gives you that dominant edge that all guys look for when they're in when they're looking for a mate. It gives you that sexual urge, that sexual desire that women look for when they're choosing mate. And none of this is conscious. All of these are on a subconscious level. Why will you be sexually dominant on semen retention? Let's give it some facts. If you're on okay, so the more you practice this thing called semen retention, aka as like celibacy, retaining your nut, holding your seed within you, obviously over time it has to pick up. There has to be some sort of benefits that come along with it. No one just does it in vain. There has to be some sort of reason why guys hold in their seminal fluid. Now, you will be sexually dominant on semen retention. You'll become an alpha male on semen retention, because what tends to happen is think of it as this: like, if your semen was an imaginary person, and it had like quote unquote like superpowers, and it had divine powers, kind of. It had hyper intuitive intuition. It had very magnetic eye contact. It had a glowing aura about you. That's what you're becoming on semen retention. That is what you're becoming on semen retention. You're becoming like Goku when he was in the hyperbolic time chamber. You're literally holding your nut so you can become the best option when it comes to women. And this plays dividends in any social situation. You can tell if you're if you're going to the gym, you're definitely going to be very intriguing. You're going to have this sort of sixth sense about you, the sixth trait about you that makes you kind of glow. When you're walking, you'll have ultra confidence. You'll be less beta, less submissive, and very just overwhelmingly dominant. And you'll be sexually dominant while you're on semen retention. But the thing is, the moment you decide to release all of your quote unquote powers that you had while on semen retention will kind of come down. You won't be as super alpha as you were. But I mean, it will pick up again if you keep retaining. But the thing is, pleasure, if you bust, you're going to be less. You're gonna be less ambitious. You're gonna be less captivating. You're gonna be a little bit, what the word is, normal. You're gonna feel normal. You're gonna feel average. You're gonna feel mediocre if you relapse on a consistent basis. So the best thing for you, if you want to have sexual autonomy, like let's say in the bedroom, or when you're going out in public, or when you're just going about your daily business, retain your nut and use that nut to try to get the best option for yourself. What I mean by this is, okay, if you were saving money, let's say you were saving, and what happened was you had enough money to, let's say, buy a car or something like that. If you had enough money and you really wanted that car, would you spend it? See, a lot of guys would say, yeah, I would spend it if you wanted it. But the guy who can even say, forget that car, I like what I'm storing up and I like what I'm becoming. So let's forget that car and let's save more money, and then maybe in the future a better car will come. And this is the practice of delaying your gratification. This is the difference between 5% of people and the rest of the 95%. The top 5% like to delay their gratification, even if it's something they really want. They hold their gratification and delay it until maybe something better comes. Maybe like another new model comes within a year or 2 years down the line. A lot of guys would say, here, I saved enough money, let me get that car. If they saved enough money to buy it in cash, here's the check, give me the car. But the guys who can retain their nut, even if the choosing signals are there and she wants you to talk to her, or she wants you to release with her, the guys who can say, no, it's not worth it, I'm not going to give into temptation, I'm not going to let myself down, and I made a promise to myself, that's the guy who passes all the tests and will have, let's say, a crown placed on their head, an imaginary crown placed on their head, because they're doing what 95% of the population can't do. Say no to temptation. Say no to temptation and delay their gratification. This is what 95% of people can't do. So an imaginary crown will be placed on the head of the guy who can say no to instant gratification, no to instant pussy, no to quick things, and delay their gratification and even save it more. And then maybe in the future, something better comes in their life. And everything happens in divine timing. If you retain and you save and you become the best version of yourself on a consistent basis, on a continuous basis, the world has no choice but to shower you blessings. God has no choice but to give you blessings because you're passing the test. Let's take it back to biblical times. When Jesus was tempted in the desert, he could have had the choice to take the bread that the adversary was giving him. He could have taken it, boom, and it could have been just like that. But no, he decided, he knew that he had something better coming for him. He knew that he would be tested, but he knew that there was something better for him. So he denied all gratification and all temptation and waited for something better to come. You can learn this lesson and you can transmute that into your life. No matter what anybody throws at you, you can become even better if you learn to store your sexual energy and only use it when the time is actually needed. Because the more you waste, the less you become of your true self. But the more you retain, the more you're becoming the core version, the best version, the guy you were actually meant to be on this 3D physical reality. You will have sexual dominance on semen retention. And if you decide to spill it, it's up to you. But if you decide to retain, you can become literally a superhuman amongst men. And people would be like, well, who is this person? Now, if you want to learn how to use subconscious triggers to court any woman that you want, click on the link below. I put down together a free video training series to effortlessly attract any woman that you want to be with. But the thing is, do not relapse. You can have them in your life, but don't bust, and you'll have all the blessings that you want. Like, comment, subscribe below. Peace out, guys. Peace.